Welcome, everybody, to your MARIGOLD live reactions. We have got a three-match card today. It's the bare minimum of what we're willing to go live for, and we are actually mostly the main reason that we were willing to go live here today is because we're just really excited for Utami Mayu one-on-one. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that is actually what we're opening our show with today. We are on the January 24th show at 2 hours, 0 minutes, 30 seconds. And John, if you're ready, I'm going to count us down and we can get into it.
Let's do it, brother.
3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
And here
comes Mayu.
Yes, the new GHC Women's Champion, having beaten Takumi Iroha in an absolute classic.
Absolutely, indeed.
You know, no two wrestlers are alike, but I will say, I really do think going to war with Iroha the way that Mayu did is probably the best preparation Mayu could ask for going against somebody the caliber of Utami Hayashishita. And there you see Mayu now, posing with her GHC Women's Championship. Mayu double champion, because you also see around her waist is the MARIGOLD Super Flyweight title. So Mayu packing on the pounds in the best way possible, partner, as now she's got her catcher's mitt on. We do have English commentary, so I may let my hair down a bit. You guys will have to forgive me. I woke up late. I literally woke up at 6, so I might still be in that commentary brain for a little bit before I learn to relax, just because I'm still waking up to the day itself, let alone Twitwow, as Mayu all smiles. I mean, if you guys know anything about Mayu and Utami's matches in the past, I have very high expectations for this one.
Very high expectations is correct.
Yes. And then the GC Women's title fell in the corner. Mayu tried setting it up in the corner. And Mayu being like, I'm sorry, everyone. Mayu, you don't have to apologize for anything. I have learned a lot about the darkest corners of humanity the last few days, given everything going on in the world. And you are absolutely a beacon of light, my champion. So there you go. Title now on the corner safely.
She's perfect.
I would absolutely put Utami in the same category. I absolutely adore that woman. I'll be rooting for her. We know at MARIGOLD First Dream, she beat Chika Goto, which I kind of rolled my eyes at. You know, we skipped that match just because, you know, for one thing, I always try and keep it 100 with you guys. I don't really care for Chika Goto. I'm not really a fan of hers. But beyond that, the story of who has the thicker posterior really didn't do it for me. Didn't get me out of bed.
I mean, if you go by the measuring tape, as it turned out, Utami actually did.
Yes, she did. And while I am definitely, or I do definitely, find our queen immensely attractive to keep this commentary section of it as tasteful as possible, that's not really what I think about with our crimson goddess.
I do want to ask, you mentioned putting Mayu in the same group of or on the same level of, and then you never mentioned another name.
Oh, maybe I cut out there. I said, like, because of everything going on in the world and, you know, the revelations with, I'll just come out and say it, the Epstein files, I don't think that should be, like, censored. I've seen the darkest corners of humanity, and I referred to Mayu as a beacon of light, and then I said a few moments later, I would see Utami the same way. So, I'm just saying that, yeah, both women are, in my mind, tremendous sweethearts that, God, keep me
when
going
you
as far as
said
faith
that,
in
I
humanity.
was anticipating you, like, I heard you said that you would see her the same way, and I was like, see her the same way as who? Who are you comparing her to? I didn't realize that you had kind of dangled that thread from the previous thing with the bright light from Mayu. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
Yes.
Well, I'll be gosh darned. I'm paying attention to all the wrong things today.
Hey, Elizabeth, like me, I know you just got done a little nap earlier. You're still getting with it. It's cool, brother. Look, We're here. We have amazing English commentary outside of us happening. So I feel like we can be a bit more chill, just two casual guys watching brilliant women's wrestling. I gotta say, I was excited about our starting timestamp and the overall timestamp. I didn't know we'd have all these like hype up and little shenanigans before Utami even came out. I'm ready for Utami to just come out and for us to do this.
Yeah, that's on me. I fast forwarded until I saw Mayu's entrance. I did not bother to fast forward past that to see when Utami would come out.
Oh, to be clear, I don't blame you for anything. I'm just saying I'm itching to get going, you know? Like I'm like, let's have her come out. Let's do the damn thing.
Yeah. Feel free if you want to try and pull up a new timestamp. Oh,
No,
it's Yoko
I'm
Bito.
yeah, I'm in it now, and very clearly they want to honor Mayu because apparently this is Mayu Iwatani's 15
15th
year
anniversary. Yeah, that's what it
anniversary.
is.
So you know what, Mayu deserves this. I'm not trying to speak out of turn. I mean, if I would have made the sacrifices that she has made and put in the work that she has put in to be as great as she is at her craft, I would want a little mini show too before facing a challenger again the caliber of Utami.
Yeah,
I mean, this is precious.
it is. Yoko Bito and Mayu go way back. Yoko Bito is actually former Goddesses champ with Kairi Sane, though. Kairi Hojo at the time.
Yes. Yes, I actually did remember that. I didn't say anything because, you know, I know this is more Mayu's moment, but yes, I was aware. You see a guy right in the front row wearing a red hat emblazoned with the words icon on it, so you know they're rooting for Mayu.
For seemingly no reason at all, I have the song Jai Ho stuck in my head. Remember that one?
I don't think so. And Yoko Bito congratulating Mayu on a lengthy and beautiful career. Yeah, good for you, Mayu. That's beautiful. Speaking of songs, getting stuck in head and stuff like that, I randomly a few nights ago was watching clips of the show Smallville, and one of the scenes had All American Rejects' "Dirty Little Secret" playing, and I've played that a few times since. That's a good song.
You know, I actually like All American Rejects, at least some of their stuff. And that is like one of my least like disliked song by theirs. But man, you start getting into that era of like gives you hell, and I'm like, oh my god, please shut the fuck up.
It's like I don't want to hear it, bitch.
Yeah, like Dirty Little Secret got unbelievably popular, and I can't hold that against it. It's a very catchy song for sure, but man,
Yeah.
gives you hell can eat shit and fucking hair.
Damn.
I
And the
hate
hair.
I
Damn.
hate that song, dude. I have so many like pent up feelings held against that fucking song.
You know, I've known you. Really, it's gotten to the point where I just feel like I've known you my whole life because it's just been that long and that intimate. I don't know. Now, I'm sure this isn't true, right? But this is one of the few times where I feel like a song has almost like caused you pain and/or trauma. Just the hatred in your voice, where I can hear it. It's not often we hit a song where you're like, man, fuck that song. I'm like, damn, okay.
All American Rejects were one of those bands that I felt betrayed by.
That's a very strong. There is so much. I mean, it's Utami and Mayu, and yet somehow, inconceivably, I'm more interested in this right now. With like that, that is a very strong term. Why betrayed?
Because I was a big fan of them from the first big single that they dropped, Swing Swing, and it was very like punky. And by the time that fucking Gives You Hell song came out, I just felt like they were just completely sold out to like the pop side, and I just really hated it.
Would you say now? Maybe I'm making a tenuous comparison here, and forgive me, but again, I'm actually invested now in this conversation, just given how deep and how visceral it goes. Would you say it's similar to like what a lot of people said happened to like Maroon 5? Because it's very clear that
Yes,
they had a
dude,
yeah.
dude, and I feel the same way. I feel not maybe not like no, actually, yeah, no, it's exactly like Maroon 5. Yes, 100% exactly like Maroon 5. Yes.
I love when we can have music
Yeah.
conversations and I just fucking read the room and
Yeah.
I nail
Yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah, cuz like you made me actually think about it and I was like, "You know what? Yeah, because like I love Maroon 5's first two albums. Oh,
Yeah.
especially the first one. The first Maroon 5 album is like I'm not going to say it's like a masterpiece by any means, but it is fantastic. Beginning to end, there are no skips. Second album, there might be like a skip or two in there, but then they put out fucking Payphone, and I just hate that song so much.
Ashton's like, funny, I'm not trying to call.
No.
Uh, Dude, what's so crazy is because I could speak a bit more confidently about Maroon 5 relative to All American Rejects because I've just listened to more of Maroon 5. Like, there are some quote unquote newer songs from there like in the era that I guess we more associate with them and their sound, like One More Night, for instance, or Payphone I don't think is bad. Like I don't hate it. And
Yeah,
there's
I
one other
like
song
One
of theirs
More
that I'm
Night is like borderline for me. Like I can I'm like, One More Night's okay. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. It's kind of like I can tolerate it, but I'm not into it, you know?
right. Lucky Strike is another one I like. I actually first heard that through an
I
ABC
don't know
like
if I know
promo
that
of a
one.
show that got canceled um after one season. Uh but all of this to say that when you go and listen to Maroon 5's like early stuff, and the two songs that come into my mind are "Harder to Breathe"
Yep.
and obviously "She Will Be Loved," which I feel like was a seminal Maroon 5 track that like the whole world
That
kind of
was
knew about
really the
them.
song that put them on the map. Like, yeah, Harder to Breathe charted, but She Will Be Loved was really big, and it didn't hit number one here in the U.S., but it did hit number one apparently in Australia, and it was their second top five hit here in the U.S. Believe it or not, their first number one hit here in the U.S. was "Makes Me Wonder."
You know what? I love that song. I
Yeah,
think honestly that's
I
one of
really
my
like that
favorite
song
Maroon
too.
5 songs.
Again, that's on their second album. It won't be soon before long. I like a lot of the songs on that album. That's a really strong album.
Yeah, dude. So I'll even say like those three songs just because I really do fucking love Makes Me Wonder. And you could tell there's a difference in the quality of sound and everything else compared to the more poppy contemporary stuff. And I mean, dude, I still to this day can't listen to She Will Be Loved without feeling some kind of way. And it
Yeah.
really does make you miss that sound from Maroon 5 because like damn you just really got in my like it's amazing that I've never, and I'm just going to do a little inside baseball about myself here for our long-standing audience. I've had long distance relationships, sure, but I haven't had the kind of relationship where you do dishes together or laundry together and you just really spend that intimate time together and then the betrayal. And it's like even though I haven't had that, it's like that song can really get in your feels and be like, why am I mourning something I never even experienced? What the fuck? Like, what are you doing to me?
I'm confused by why you brought up betrayal.
Because, like, when you look at the music video, I feel like it's kind of a betrayal because the whole older woman's kind of lusting after him, and it seems like he's kind of interested. And then he reciprocates at the end, and then the young daughter comes out and she sees that he's kind of getting weird with, I'm assuming, her mother, right? And this and that. So I saw a level of betrayal, at least in the music video.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
no, I mean I've probably seen the music video before, but I didn't even like think about that to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I mean, even just the sense of like, if you want to call it lost love or kind of like melancholic love, it's like I've never really had that. I've
Right.
had maybe something close to that, but even then, like my first time listening to the song, I can tell you my first time listening to it, I never had that. And you're still making me feel something like I've never experienced or mourn something
Yeah.
I've never experienced. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man. That song is, I mean, Masterpiece might be getting a little heavy-handed, but it's such a good fucking song. Um,
I think
and
my
yeah,
favorite, more like slow, like melancholic sounding song off of that "Songs About Jane" album is "Sunday Morning." I love that song.
Sunday Morning, that wasn't the one they did with Kanye, right?
No, no, that honestly, it's funny you say that because the song that Adam is part of with Kanye is "Heard 'Em Say." and I heard him say, "Nothing's ever promised tomorrow." You know that song.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah.
here's the thing: that song actually came first, and then
Oh,
Adam actually got permission from Kanye to use the rhythm and the lyrics of his part of that song to make a Maroon 5 song, which came later. And that was when we got not Makes Me Wonder. That was when we got an original song though off of, I believe it was It Won't Be Soon Before Long. I'm trying to remember the name of it though. Um Nothing Lasts Forever. The name of the song was Nothing Lasts Forever. That was like an original Maroon 5 song that Adam made using his little clip from that Kanye song. Like the Kanye song came first.
okay.
Yeah.
Finally, Utami ready to come out. So see, this is why you need to catch these streams, people. We just had side music discourse. Um, here we go.
I have zero regrets because most of that time was fucking none.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, honestly, if I had known how long it was gonna go, I maybe I would have fished for a timestamp. But I'm like, oh, we're already in. I didn't know it was gonna go that much longer. We're already at like over 2 hours and 16 minutes, folks, and now Utami's coming out.
You know,
So here we go.
I will get us back to the wrestling soon, but I do want to say with Maroon 5, it's kind of interesting because they kind of did like a parabolic move on me where like they started really good and then they sold out really hard. And then they kind of brought it back a little bit because some of their more recent stuff, like Don't Want to Know with Kendrick Lamar, and What Lovers Do with SZA, and Girls Like You are all songs that I actually do like quite a bit. So I guess that those are all off of the same album, Red Pill Blues. So there was like a point in time, there were like 3 or 4 albums there that I wasn't a fan of, and then they kind of brought it back, and more of their recent stuff I've been more into.
I might have to check that out. Wouldn't it be funny if they like galaxy brained it and it's like, listen, we're gonna start with our art and then we're gonna do our money work and sell it and get financially secure. But then with that financial security, we're gonna go back and we're gonna make our art
Yeah,
completely the way that we want to.
yeah,
That'd be nuts.
yeah, yeah. Because yeah, there hasn't been like a popular Maroon 5 song that I didn't like in quite a while. I would say the last popular Maroon 5 song that came out that I absolutely did not like was Maps.
I'm not even familiar with that one.
Well, that
Huh.
maybe it wasn't popular enough. So then I would go back further and just say Payphone would be the answer, and that was 2012.
I think I'm trying to think of a name of a song that I know
I
I
didn't.
do like by Maroon 5.
Yeah, I didn't like Payphone. I didn't like Moves Like Jagger. I didn't.
Moves Like Jagger's okay. Oh, the last, like, really, this was 8 years ago, even. Christ, I'm old. I also, admittedly, really do like, although I haven't heard it in a minute, but now I kind of have the mood to when we get done here, is the collab they did with Julia Michaels, Help Me Out. I
I
thought that was also
love that song, dude. I'm a fan of Julia Michaels. She has done some really cool shit. She actually has a song with Noah Khan that's great.
oh, damn, I might have to check that out.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
Damn.
how that song goes. Mhm. Yeah, I forget. It's either called "Hurt Somebody" or "Love Somebody" or something like that. It's called "Hurt Somebody."
Ah,
Really good song though.
yeah,
Their
I might have to
voices
check
go
that out.
together so well. Their
I
voices,
believe it.
yeah.
I believe it, yeah.
hmm By the way, I just wanted to throw out two other music artists who I liked at one point, who I got really like, I guess you could say, hostile relationships with because of how hard they sold out.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne and Train.
Avril Lavigne doesn't surprise me. Train, I'm too unfamiliar with to make a substantive comment.
I liked Train's first couple songs, but their music went from kind of cute and whimsy to downright annoying as hell real quick.
I can't say that I've ever felt betrayed by an artist, but definitely I've had like disappointed, and it's every artist who I like their original style, and then they
Yeah.
go and they do more country shit. I hate artists that go and do
Oh,
country shit.
dude, I think that the most recent example of that I feel the most betrayed by is Post Malone. What a piece of shit.
Oh, that's such a shame. That's such a shame.
Dude, he sold out so fucking hard. It is unbelievable.
And was it the kind of selling out? Because I'm guessing yes, because Post Malone I know is still like more contemporary in a way. Do you feel like he was reading the political and social winds, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta, make the grip"? Because that's how I feel about
You
some
know,
artists. It's
that
like,
might be it, but it feels to me more like this is who he's always wanted to be, and he's just finally able to let it loose
oh, that's a shame.
without repercussions, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Fucking country. Which again, if you want to be like classist, on the side of the masses, populist country, like I'll let you stay, but I just hate contemporary fucking country.
Yeah.
Nice handshake here between two classic rivals,
Yep.
both with such winsome faces. God, love
Winsome
them.
pretty much just means beautiful, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
God damn,
Well,
Mayu.
that's
Oh
not a
my god.
lockup.
Okay, yeah. Utami's not gonna let her get away with it. Holy dude. I love how stiff Mayu can be with Utami, and Utami is just the fucking sponge, just a damaged sponge.
Absolutely. And now, oh my God, the drop kick. I would just like to warn Mrs. Iwatani that the receipt is probably going to be quite painful. That drop kick in the corner was nasty to start. Oh, Tommy coming in. Oh, single leg drop kick right to the midsection.
Oh my god. Oh.
Nice back elbow
I did
off the
I did
ropes.
laugh a little bit like Tigger there, didn't I? Guilty.
A little bit.
I'm guilty as charged.
One other person that disappointed me when they went more country was Daughtry. I haven't listened to them in a minute, but I think they've
Oh,
apparently
I didn't
gotten
even
away from
know.
country now.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Daughtry, my relationship with Daughtry is forever linked to my father. So there you go.
Oh, well, I'm not even gonna. Yep, that enough said. Cover here by the challenger. And Mayu kicks out. Utami's relationship with Mayu also not without its complication. I mean, it's fun in the sense of you're the woman I beat for my first ever world title. But
There's the
Mayu's really
bro.
kind of flexed ever since.
Yeah, she has. Their matches are so fun. It's so like man, because Mayu is just this like lean, flexible, like damage sponge, and then
Look at that.
Utami
Yeah.
is like this just absolute powerhouse who's also kind of a damage sponge in her own right. I just love
Yes.
watching these two beat the shit out of each other. It's pretty great.
Yes, same. Same. And that double knee drop right to the back. And then the hard Irish whip.
I, it's funny, kind of interesting too, because these are the two women since Marigold has begun. Since it became, since it came into existence, these are the two women who have gotten singles matches with Io Sky.
Oh my God. Dude, I can't remember the last time I was wincing at Irish whips. Jesus
Dude, I know
Christ.
Mayu's getting whipped into oblivion.
I know Tommy just has this look on her face because, like, I've always said, like, her body language is underrated when people are like, oh, she needs to learn how to talk or whatever, because that smile on her face is like, are we having fun yet? And
Yeah.
Maya's like, I
Are
don't
you
know.
not entertained?
Want to drop kick me in the face? Overhand chop.
I'll drop kick you in the face with an Irish whip.
Yes. And Maya's like, what does that mean?
I'll show you. Here, experience this.
Forearms back and forth here.
Oh my god, what a forearm by Utami.
And Mayu literally on her ass.
Bro, the way that she was breathing heavy with her tongue out, trying to look like a dog almost.
And
I feel
and
like,
folks, yes. Yes. Oh my god. And folks, this is why Mayu got the sneaky little corner drop kick at the start, because when you see where we are now, Mayu was probably thinking, hey, maybe I can. Oh my god, right to the face. That was the receipt right there.
Yep.
Probably thinking, like, hey, I can get a little bit of an advantage, right? And then Utami's like, sure, sure. Just enjoy it while you can. Another Irish whip there. Oh, Mayu's quickness, though. You got to be mindful of that quickness. And Utami was another dropkick, sending Mayu into the corner. Mayu's got a bruise on her elbow there. That didn't take long. This is like weird comment, but this is the most hair down I feel like I've seen Utami in a minute. She's having fun beating the shit out of Mayu here. Oh, Mayu. Gonna resist the suplex for the moment. Oh, maybe a super kick? No, just a roundhouse kick. Oh my god. What a head scissors. Tell you, Mayu's ability is insane.
She is an incredible talent, once in a lifetime talent, I think you could argue.
Dude, she has owned this era of Joshi in such a quiet, understated way, because I know we talk a lot, as we should, about the Io Skies of the world, but Mayu just consistently putting in the damn work and showing why she runs this. And
Yeah,
Utami
it's
kind of caught her.
interesting
Yeah.
too. It's interesting too because a decade ago, when Mayu and Io, or really I should just say when Mayu was only 5 years into her career, I do think that Io was unquestionably better than her. Right now, though, Io has spent the better part of the last 7-ish years, uh, rather than honing her craft, really just kind of, expressing herself and really just kind of being an already finished product rather than trying to constantly improve. And I think Mayu has surpassed her. I really do. In the ring, strictly in the ring. Obviously, Io has learned a lot about like wrestling presentation and character and stuff like that Mayu hasn't really needed to learn because she's working in Japan and what she does just works. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do think that Mayu has surpassed Io from an in-ring standpoint over the course of the last like 4 or 5 years.
I mean, brother, just to expound upon your point in my own way, because I agree with you. It wasn't even that long ago that Mayu debuted. Oh, what a double stop! That jumping, backwards poison Rana
Frankie
into that
Rana, yeah,
pin.
yeah,
Yeah, like this woman, she's full of surprises.
yeah. She's gonna hit that in this match. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, Utami apparently loves taking it, because I think the last two times they've been in the ring together, Mayu's hit that, and now.
She's only ever hit it, I think, on like what 3 women, right? Like Momo, Shuri, and Utami, right?
Yeah, I believe that's correct. And kick out there by Utami with Mayu's very underrated frog splash.
I know she's hit it on Utami multiple times, and I'm pretty confident she's hit it on Momo multiple times. I think she's hit it on Shuri once.
Yes.
So it really is like a super finisher for Mayu. It's like the freaking burning hammer of Joshi.
Yeah, and if in this match she hits it on Utami, I'm already going to mentally be thinking, like, well, it's over. And if Utami kicks out, I'm going to be thinking, like, oh my God, are you going to win? So I've just got my eyes peeled. Full Nelson here, looking for that dragon suplex.
She went for
Utami
it
again.
twice, I believe. She went for it twice against Diroha in their match.
Yes. Yeah, the sheer exhaustion. What a sidewalk slam.
Yeah, it was. Sliding lariat. Pin.
Got it.
Kick out.
I don't know if you're a little bit ahead of me. I just saw the kick out there. Utami going to turn her over. Is it going to be a bow and arrow? No.
I did a brief pause play. Hopefully that syncs us up better. This is like a modification on a sharpshooter. Not even a sharpshooter, a cloverleaf. This is a modified cloverleaf. Really going after that lower back, trying to put as much damage on that as possible. You can see Mayu even reaching down there to try and put some compression on it to alleviate some of the pressure.
Absolutely. I love when it started how Utami just really had the knee buried in Mayu's back, and now standing up, you can see how she has Mayu arched, and now she's going to fully turn over.
Yeah,
I'd like to see Utami sit in that move.
This is a concession for Utami. She would have preferred the positioning she had, but she's doing this for stability because Mayu is forcing her basically to try and just play defense so that Mayu doesn't get to the ropes, which she's about to do anyway. And there it is.
She got there.
Yeah, that's one of
You
those
can
things
tell.
where when you lock in a clunky submission that is really effective but hard to maintain, it immediately gives your opponent more of an opportunity to just kind of wriggle their way into a position to make you alleviate their pressure. And there was that.
Absolutely.
Did you see, by the way, Utami hit a lariat to the lower back of Mayu there?
I did see that. I did see that. I love that.
And now she's thinking German, but Mayu says no, escapes. The forearm there to the lower back. Utami has a game plan, and that should terrify everyone. Nobody more than Mayu Iwatani, though.
Absolutely. Oh, Mayu, those side steps.
Snap
What
German
a snap German.
Oh,
I'll tell you, whenever she just tossed her there to Utami. Oh, she ducked around us. What a forearm. Shoots Mayu off the ropes. Mayu the reverses. What a super kick. And another forearm, and they both go down.
Yeah.
To Mayu's credit, I mean, we've seen the super kick, off an Irish whip many, many times, but how quickly she had to adjust to hit that one, that made that one stand out because it wasn't as easily telegraphed. I mean, she really had to just on instinct almost kick Utami right in the face. Both these women are down. But I think for both women, they compete at such a high level, you almost welcome it because mentally you're able to be like, okay, she's down, I'm down. What do I want to try and think about when I regain vertical base? As Mayu looks like she's closer to doing it at the moment. It's also worth noting, folks, because the GHC Women's Championship is on the line, which I don't want to see that get lost in everything else. This is Mayu's first title defense. Wasn't that long ago she won the title off of Takumi Iroha. Lariat there to the back of the head by Utami. It's going to be air raid crash here. Got it. Full on, and you could see Mayu felt it in the back. 2. And kick out there by the champion. Oh, Tommy could be thinking hijack bomb here. I don't know though. Mayu's evasiveness. I don't think Utami's going to hit it here. I've come to expect too much from Mayu, and yes, she immediately wriggled out. Another super kick just caught Utami. Wait a minute, is she thinking about it? Is she thinking about it? And she
nails
got
it. Holy shit!
I think Utami's going to kick out here.
Yeah.
And she does very weakly. I can't believe Mayu hit it already.
She hit it. She might have hit it too early in the match. I think that's the problem. She hasn't done any of her other big offense. The most impactful move that she's really hit this match has been the frog splash.
You're absolutely 100% right. I do just want to add a little point of my own. Notice how in that version, she had to go for the pin separately rather than one seamless maneuver. That's another thing
true,
that I think.
Yeah. Maybe if she was able to maintain the pin out of the poison Rana, she might have been able to get the 3. Never gonna know.
I think when you're against an opponent the caliber of Utami, those seconds are so critical.
Absolutely. I mean, with pro football we say it's a game of inches, but in pro wrestling it's a game of seconds.
Beautifully said, partner. As again Utami evades the dragon suplex. Oh my god!
Dominator.
She just big leagued into that hijack bomb.
She's already going for the hijack bomb,
and she
gets it.
And repositioning seems questionable.
Well, not only that, but it took her a little extra time to get to the pin. It's not going to be it.
And my late power kicks out,
but it was a kick out nonetheless.
Yes. You know what, this is good for Utami, though, because now they've both hit their big maneuvers, and Utami is more recent. Yes. She's got to capitalize here.
Yeah, Mayu still has the moonsault and the 2-stage dragon suplex in her arsenal. She's going for a standard dragon suplex here and gets it.
But Utami kind of now trying to eat it.
My goodness.
On a super kick
Mayu,
again.
Wow.
Utami just doubles.
Yeah, Mayu is just really on point with her super kicks in this match.
Yeah, she has not missed. I mean, you're not kidding. This is going to be a buzzsaw here, I think, for Mayu.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I love the way Mayu's buzzsaws look.
yeah, Tajiri would be proud. Falls into the cover.
2
Tommy kicks
count.
out.
Man, again, a late kick out, and Mayu with the smile on her face. I think she knows how close she is to retaining.
Yes. Mayu knows this match firmly belongs to her right now.
Which, again, is ironic because Utami hit her with a hijack bomb no more than like 3 minutes ago.
Yes. Mayu just refusing to quit. 2 stage dragon suplex.
Oh my God.
I think she's going to hit this.
Utami. That's it. That is
that's
it.
gonna
It is over.
count it, Rev. Yep. Damn.
Whew.
Again, I feel like in later years, Mayu's really gotten Utami's number. I'm not used to Utami beating Mayu anymore. That's why I'm like.
I just want to say I really appreciate that they used their super finishers early enough in the match that it was believable for them to kick out. But after their super finishers were used, the next finisher they got hit won the match. I appreciate the hell out of that storytelling.
Yes.
I'm okay with a super finisher getting kicked out of if it feels too early in the match for the match to end. But once that happens, man, it's got to feel like sudden death. It's got to feel like next big move wins. And it did. And it did. So, like, yeah, that was. I'm not going to say it was a perfect match by any means. It was a really good match. But, yeah, I mean.
As just a compliment both to Iroha and Mayu, this match showed me what a high bar that set because this was a good match, but I still feel like my favorite Mayu Utami matchup. I might even be misremembering the second one, but obviously the world title match where Utami won. And then I feel like when it was probably, I feel like Mayu defending the IWGP Women's Championship against Utami. I want to say, I don't know if there were 2 defenses, but I feel like that was an IWGP Women's Championship match that they had where we were even saying like Utami Voorhees and stuff. And I think that was the first time we used that name. That was an insane match. And both of them in Stardom. So I think I just prefer their Stardom work.
Was that by any chance the first time that Mayu hit the springboard reverse Rana?
It might have been. It might have been. Yeah, those 2 matches are just very special to me. This, I'm going to be honest, this doesn't come anywhere close to that for me. It was a good match.
It's weird because this match was lengthy, but it did not feel long enough to me at all.
Yes, I agree with you 1000%. And again, Mayu deserved all the ceremonial stuff to begin with, but like I think that kind of hurt it for me because I was already so locked in, like, you know, let's go. And then you see, like, we started. You know what?
This match was under 15 minutes. That shocks me.
Yeah, that shocks me too, man. I don't know if I like the idea that Mayu can like beat Utami that quickly in the grand scheme.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, those 2 can't have a bad match together in my mind.
No.
So that was still good, but we've seen a lot better. But I'm already now on the January 30th show from this year.
Okay.
Only a few days old. I'm at 38:05. So you can count us down whenever you're ready, partner.
3, 2, 1, go. That is loud. My God.
Yes.
Was it loud for you too?
A little bit, yeah. I had to turn it down.
Yeah, like disturbingly so. I'm glad it wasn't just.
Nagisa!
Yeah! I don't know who I'm a bigger fan of, and honestly, thinking about it, I think it might be Rhea.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that at all.
I just love her. She's so cool and so good at pro wrestling. She just gets it, man.
You know, say for the at pro wrestling part, you were saying a lot of things that I think about when I reflect upon your face. And yeah, there you go.
I would never want to become a pro wrestler because I prefer having a fully intact and healthy body if I can.
Bro, aging's already like filling my bump card. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need to be a wrestler. I'm aging.
I mean, in your case, it's the aging and the CP.
Yes.
God, that sounds miserable. With that muscle tightness you deal with constantly, man. I
Oh,
don't
believe me,
always.
brother.
I do admit I don't always kind of like have it in my mind that you deal with that constantly. But when I think about it, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. At least I'm not in like a constant state of pain, but
Yeah.
like it's more the idea like everything's an exertion, bro. Like I'm like,
Yes.
just make life easier for me. Shit. Ugh. That's one reason why I'm so invested in fully automated luxury space gay communism. It's like I'm cool with working out and I'm cool with being active within my own terms and my own terrain, but
Yeah.
everything else, do it for me. Now. The machines are going to kill me first. Mr. Altman, we don't care for your tone. I don't care for your programming that I don't see the drink on your conveyor belt.
I
Fuck.
really thought you were gonna say after the "we don't care for your tone" thing. I don't care for your face.
Yes. I probably would say that in another instance because I'm unhinged. As here we're awaiting the opposition for Darkness Revolution. We've got Mikuwa Ono, the world champion, the former world champion Utami Hayashishita, and the woman that she beat recently, Chika Goto. So that is quite a potentially contentious trio. Oh, and we got Koki Amare, actually. This is an 8-woman tag.
Yes,
So
this is our first Koki match in quite a while.
bro, still contentious because Koki and Chica had a falling out a while back. Like, man, the dynamics on that team, huh? That's crazy. And Chica gonna come in first. Yay. Hey, Chica, maybe you can actually do a giant swing that pops me today, huh? Let's aim for that, okay?
You know, Chica has put on weight on purpose, and like she's really proud of the weight that she's put on. And like I'm just sitting here thinking, like the goal of putting on weight is to get stronger, and I don't think she's gotten stronger. It just seems to be like less than healthy weight that she's put on, and I'm not sure that she should be proud of it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I just think like women power wrestlers like Miyu Watanabe has just utterly changed the game.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that video that Javaris posted of her doing the 2 moves on the guy, and god damn, bro. Uh, that strike she hit on that man's chest, his lungs were like, I'm tired, boss. That's it. Tommy now posing in the corner.
Oh
Can
man.
they coexist? We know they will. It's Joshi. They never play that kind of stuff up.
That's genuinely true.
And there is the world champion. Man, it's got to be a subtle flex that 3 women came out, like, I mean, alongside you, but I guess 3 women, like, posed before you, and none of them wore titles. They're all, have a bare midsection, and here, fucking Miku is, not only with a title, but with the most prestigious title in the company, the world championship. Like, oh, sorry, ladies. Did my
Yeah.
gold get in the way? It's like,
Look at my heart fists.
yeah. Speaking of
This
looking at
is a
things, I'm excited.
hoss ass team, by the way. My God. Like
Yes,
you've got the two
yes.
women whose entire feud was who has the bigger ass, plus Koki, who I believe is like the tallest woman in the company without Bozilla being around, and the world champ, who is a hoss in her own right. Like, my God, what a hoss ass team.
God, Miko Ono could be just such a prick if she wanted to be. Oh, hey, Koki, remember when you were the first ever GHC women's champion? Oh, man. Really declined after that, huh? And Chica, I mean, you haven't even won a title. And Utami, hey, I thought you lost this, but don't worry, I found it. Isn't it great? God damn it.
You think so much in terms of how Western wrestling works.
I do. I'm corrupted. Chikagoto gonna start with Chiaki. Chikagoto being like, I'm gonna beat you so bad, Chiaki. Western fans like my personal face aren't gonna confuse us, but it's not happening because Misa Matsui has stepped up. Psycho Speed is like, yeah, I'm crazy enough to do this.
Bell.
Bell.
Nice.
Good call, face. God, you're impressive.
Yeah, back at you, bud. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm feeling myself today.
feeling your face today?
Ooh, good. It's partially shaved. It's grown in a little bit since my last shave, but not discomfortingly so.
So you got a little stubble going on?
Definitely a little bit. I'm actually proud of myself on my grooming on that end because normally at this stage of winter, my mustache is thick and really uncomfortable. Now I've stayed on top of shaving this winter, even with how fucking cold it's been. And now everybody trying to give their person the advantage. Oh, and Utami made the difference because of course she did. Yes,
Hell
Utami,
yeah.
yes. I love that Utami low-key flex too. I'm lucky that Utami's showing more personality in the ring. More of this, my queen. I'm having fun with it. Hell, maybe I shortchanged her versus Chica for that reason. Maybe Utami really showed more personality there after already having the bigger ass, and now hip tag
Oh,
there.
Lord. I really want to feel compelled by Chica Goto, but man, she just does not at all.
Bro, you and I have always been brutally honest with our audience and each other, just on this show, also being respectful. And in trying to meet that criteria, I just look at Chica Goto and I'm like, I don't know what you do that other women, even in like a conglomerate, don't do better. Because I think about Miyu Watanabe and I think about Lady C, and I'm like, I'd rather just watch those two in individual matches than just a singular Chica Goto match. And that's just how I feel.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. It's just one of those disappointments where you see Chica Goto and you see that frame and you see how tall she is and you see potential. And she's been in Marigold for shit, almost 2 years now. It's been like a year and 8 months, I believe, or 7 months, something like that. And I personally have not seen any progress. If anything, I feel like she's regressed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see that too?
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel like I even liked Chicago at first, or at least I was far more open. But I mean, lately, just things I'm seeing, I'm like, it's just not doing it for me. And Misa just throwing a chair there on Koki. Koki, meanwhile, is in a different territory because while I'm starting to be like, maybe I overhyped you too, she's still kind of keeping me in the game with some of the stuff she does. I'm like, I still see something in Koki like 3 to 5 years from now, really becoming a more complete professional wrestler.
Koki
Um,
is so interesting because she like burst onto the scene and with the win of the GHC title about a year ago, and she just has not been able to stay healthy since.
yeah, it's a shame,
And
man,
like
because you're absolutely right.
even at the point where she won the GHC title, it was very much like an oh wow, I'm surprised they put that on her kind of thing. It wasn't like a, oh yeah, she deserves this kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And now hard Irish whip into empty chairs there by Misa to Koki.
Yes.
Nice face in the table there. Gotta say, I'm looking forward to eating when we get done here, because again, I'm starting my day with this, and I'm gonna be switching gears. I know you got the podcast with Craigerton Sports. Super Bowl is this week, people. Super Bowl Sunday, this Sunday. I'm a bit curious about Bad Bunny's halftime show.
Dude, I
Hopefully that's
love that Bad Bunny got the halftime show, but I'm also absolutely over the moon that whoever makes decisions about these things, it was like, oh no, the white supremacists are angry that the halftime show is being done by a Spanish speaker. How can we make them happy? I know, let's put fucking Green Day on the show, who are also openly anti-Trump.
yes. Which good on the NFL, honestly. You wouldn't expect that
Yeah,
from them, but
no,
like,
dude, I literally boycotted the Super Bowl last year. I did not watch it because they changed the end zone. Like they had a thing in the end zone all last season that said "end racism," and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. And then for the Super Bowl specifically, they changed it from "end racism" to something about how like love above all or something like that. And it was because Trump was going to be there, and Trump was in attendance for the Super Bowl last year, and I boycotted it. I straight up did not watch the Super Bowl at all. I watched the halftime show, and that was fucking that like astounding, exceptional, amazing. I love Kendrick. And then I turned the damn game off again. And it was a game that I
Yeah.
probably would have enjoyed if I would have watched it because it was Chiefs Eagles. But I just made a hardline decision to be like, no, I will not. And now this year, it feels like the NFL is making a hardline stance against the Trump administration, and I'm more than
Yeah.
happy to support them for it.
Yeah, because I'm really 180 because when you talk about last year, I mean, not to make too big a stink about it, but Love Above All feels very like All Lives Matter coded to me.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, like there
yeah,
were people even being like, oh, you're not gonna watch because Love Above All is such a horrible thing. Like, what's so bad about Love Above All or whatever? I don't even know if that's what it was. It might not have been exactly that. It was along those lines. And I was like,
yeah,
no, you don't get it. Like, this is clearly them just trying to appease Trump.
yeah. Like,
Like,
I'm
you really
all
can't have end racism in your end zones because the racist president is going to be in attendance.
ex- exactly. Look, I'm all for beautiful general sentiments about humanity, but you don't really get to express them until we deal with the parts of humanity that are maltreated first.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole fucking point. You know, maybe in an ideal world, a few generations when education that's more humanistic takes root, then we could say love above all because we've already conquered the racism, the sexism, everything else. But until then, no, no. Some people already get love. And Nagisa not getting any love right now between Miku and Utami here. What a kick to the back by the world champion, who I'm going to be interested when we can finally watch a Miku Aono title defense. I feel like we haven't been able to do that yet because my Sakurai was the first big defense. So I have
Fucking
to wonder
Italy.
now who Miku Ono's next challenger is going
God,
to
it is
be.
such a shame that my Sakurai is such a garbage wrestler because she's fucking hot as hell too.
Yeah, yeah, she definitely fits the aesthetic of a top Joshi star. Unfortunately, doesn't have the talent to back it up.
Oh, she does not. I wonder if that's like a thing that's taken into account when Rossi decides to push women. Like, she can't wrestle worth a shit, but she's got a great look and a nice ass, so maybe we can push her and find something for her to do.
Bro, I'm not gonna be above like no, Monaco wouldn't do that. I feel like every company probably thinks about
Yeah,
that, right? What a
yeah.
gut shot by Nagisa. Now you want to talk about somebody I would love to see Miku, excuse me, defend the title against. I'd love a Miku versus Nagisa world title
Oh,
match. Kick out
hell
there.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I thought their United National match was quite good. Tag there to Chiaki. And now Darkness Revolution here. What a boot.
Yeah, dude, Sakurai has been Miku's only defense, and she won that title at the end of October.
Dude, it feels like she's already been the world champion for so long and only one defense. I don't know how I
She
feel about
has
that.
been. She's been world champion for over 3 months now, man. She held that title throughout all of November, December, and January, and the only title defense she's had was at the beginning of January.
Well, I hope the defenses will start to pick up now that we're in the new year.
Yeah.
And what a thigh kick. Because Miko Ono is exceptional. She is a great wrestler. And another big thigh kick there. By the way, one more thing about the Super Bowl, just to go back to that very quickly. The
Sure.
only other thing I'm really looking forward to, like in response to that, is just how fucking terrible the Turning Point USA halftime show is going to be. Like I'm so looking forward to like the reports and stuff that'll come out about that because if you're really going to compete with Bad Fucking Bunny with Chex Notes Kid Rock, okay,
Did you
yeah,
see?
good luck with that.
I posted a lot in politics today.
Yes, I
And
was aware
even
of some
and
of it.
even just since you went to bed earlier,
Yeah.
but I posted a fucking video of a Kid Rock concert that he did at like probably like the RNC or some shit like that, and it is just so funny watching a bunch of square generic white guys and boring white women pretending that they like Kid Rock's music because he's the biggest name musician they could get into them.
Yes.
Oh, they could have Nicki Minaj and Kanye, but they don't want them.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, no. Ducks the chair.
Oh!
Oh, the knee. Oh, the knee's fucked after that. And now,
Utami, the
champion.
MVP!
Utami's been the MVP now. That's the second time in this match. The first time, remember, was that kind of tug of war at the beginning that Utami's power kind of won for them, that power struggle.
Yep.
And now this. Double arm underhook.
Wow.
Oh, nice Liger bomb there.
Yeah, that
kick
was
out.
really good.
I'm telling you, man, I really like Miko Ono. I didn't have any sour grapes when she beat Utami for the title at all. But I've just been wanting to see... Oh, what a spear! I've been wanting to see defenses that I actually care about.
I want to... Well, I mean, dude, any defenses at this point. Like...
Yeah.
Sakurai is the only one she's had in 3 months.
Power bomb. Come on, Nikki. Oh, actually, I was going to say, come on, Reyes, steal the tag. See if you can pin the world champion.
Let's do that Nagisa defense. Let's do a random Yuzuki defense. I want to see her defend it against Natsumi Shozuki now that she's back.
Yes. Are you Seth Rollins? Because I'm seeing the vision. I now tag there to Reyes.
I really hope that he's the masked man.
I love that I popped you with that, by the way.
You know, I really didn't know where you were going with it at first, so when you pulled it together with the vision, I was like, oh, goddamn, he's good.
I love when I'm both precious and next level. Now, see, this isn't a bad swing, Chica. I'm going to give you this one.
She's galloping like a horse.
Yeah. Cover. 2. Kick out. Speaking of pro wrestling and kind of WWE, now that Roman has just emphatically picked Punk so quickly, I do have to wonder, because again, I am just thinking it's going to be a number 1 contenders chambers match, men's chamber for Drew's title at Mania. So I wonder if we're going to start qualifying matches this Friday, or if there's already going to be a pre-announced chamber, which I would hate.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if we're going to do all SmackDown superstars for Drew, if we're just going to do like split down the middle, like 3 SmackDown, 3 Raw.
That's what I'm thinking we're doing, brother. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I've even been thinking it's probably going to be like a hybrid like they've done the past couple of years. Which means LA Knight might be able to get a shot, so Subaru will have something to get excited about before he fails again. Leg pick. What a knee bar. Now transitioning here. Nice. God, Rhea Seto's so good. I really want her to be like an elite submission wrestler in like 3 years or so, maybe a bit longer. I really want her to like explode that moveset to be the ZSJ of Marigold.
Right. I'm glad that you went on to specify, because I was gonna be like, hey, what's preventing her from being elite right now?
Exactly.
And I'm guessing it's just like move pool breadth.
Exactly. See, you get it. God, your brain. And now drop kick there to the knee.
Breadth is a word that goes far underused, in my opinion.
I've been using it a bit more in my lexicon, and I concur with you, good sir. Also, I wanted to say earlier, tangential to that, I love that you and I have kind of done the work to bring square back as an insult. It pops me.
Wait, have we?
Well, yeah, because you said earlier, I love watching these square, people referring to like Kid Rock's music and people listening to it.
Yeah.
And like, I know I've used like, what a square as an insult. And you know what? We're in the right. It feels good.
Honestly, I didn't know that it was out of style.
I feel like it has been. I feel like we're the oldies in this case, but you know what? What's old is good again. And before people come in with, isn't it what's old is new again? I said what I said. How dare you correct my face? And now what a kick there by Miku. Nice drop kick by the former champ.
Makes me want to quote that kid from The Sandlot. I'm going to start calling people L7 Weenies.
Yes. Here's the thing. Even insults I wouldn't understand with your fucking impeccable tone. God.
Chica, maybe contribute.
I don't know if anybody's told you this lately, but you're perfect.
Thank you.
Broke it up there. I just need to see at some point in your life, because I know you're really working, putting in the time to, mold yourself to achieve that final form, as we like to say. Honestly, I just need you to be a little league coach or something afterwards, because I know you wouldn't be mean to kids. You're a fucking sweetheart, but like, I just need that tone to come out. Like, hey, Bobby, hey, come over here. I don't want that training we did to be for nothing, okay? So maybe do a little something, all right? Like, but in that tone, because it would pop me. Or do movies. I've always thought movies would be good for you too. If you would just get lines that would show off your personality.
I'll be the next Billy Bob Thornton so that I can be an asshole to kids professionally.
Yes, I need it. And the match kind of abruptly ended because Chica hit like yeah, with like a weird Oranage that kind of reminded me of the Reflection of Perfection, Mark Jindrak's old finisher.
What the heck
but
are you?
But I'm gonna be honest, it didn't look as good as when Jindrak did it. In fact, I want to look up, since we're like in the outro here, Mark Jindrak kind of doing that. I don't know. Is there an isolated YouTube video of that? YouTube has everything.
Are you asking me? Because
I'm looking it up right now. I'm more talking aloud. I wouldn't expect you to know something so obscure. Yeah, he called it the mark of excellence. Yeah, he made it look freaking good. Mark Jindrak, it's a shame, man. What could have been with that dude?
Oh man, yeah, it's kind of wild that he and Randy Orton were really fucking annoying together, and Randy Orton was the one that got chosen.
Yeah, especially on smaller guys. Mark made that move look great, or they made that move look great for Mark. We're getting a bit of an outro promo here. I wonder if somebody's going to step up and challenge Miku.
Chiaki. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, oh my god. Well, that's another skip. Come on, MARIGOLD. This is another world title reign.
Together.
Yeah, Utami's world title reign was similar, where there were a lot of skips, and only towards the latter half were we starting to watch it again. Stop fucking with me. In the words of Donkey, don't be dumb to me, MARIGOLD.
Wait, in the words of who?
Donkey, because I'll never forget when he said that in that one video, and it popped us both. But yeah, don't be dumb to me.
Oh, that is such a good line. Fuck.
God, I loved it because it hasn't been heard in so long by you. It was able to pop you like that. You're welcome, by the way.
Honestly, we could have watched that video yesterday, and it would have popped me all the same.
Yeah.
That's just such a good line.
Yeah.
Reminds
I'm at 1 hour, 12 minutes,
Reminds me of that fucking random porn clip that got viral the other year, where it's just two people having sex in a kitchen, and the woman walks up and is like, "Really, guys, in front of my salad?"
God damn it, that took me out. All right, I'm ready to finish strong on this, brother. I'm at 1 hour, 12 minutes, 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Your face has been exceptional today, by the way. I just want to show you some love, since I know people are rarely in our chats here. So
I appreciate it. That's something that it has in common with your face, and there's Rhea again.
Yeah, hopefully she's not going to be pinned again by a lesser opponent. Although this one, there is no Chika Goto. Granted, there is no Utami, but I still like it on the whole because it's Miku, Koki, and I saved, in my mind, the best for last, even though I love Miku to death. Natsumi Shozuki, baby. Oh my god, we finally get to see her again.
Natsumi Shozuki.
Happy days are here again.
Oh,
and this is the main event.
Yes, this is our main event.
Yes. God. Our faces deserve the best. We're so fucking good.
I almost pulled it off. I was so close.
So close on what?
You went God, and I was just a second late, but I was gonna say you rang.
And you would have been in the right.
I know, it would have been so good. I would have popped you so hard.
Yes. There's Nagisa.
I gave the game away though. I gotta make you forget about it by not doing it for a while and then pull it out.
Bro, I know I've at times called you my little pop slut, which I do stand by because I'm hilarious.
I'm sorry, wait, your little what?
Yeah, my little pop slut, because I used to joke that I can pop you so easily when I'm in a group.
Oh, right, yeah.
But totally. Let's be honest, it cuts both ways.
It does.
Your tone just pops me consistently.
There are two people in my life who know the real me, and they're both like that for me.
Yes. Is Ray wearing like really long finger gloves? Look at those
Yes,
gloves.
yes.
What the heck? Dude, she needs to like be Cruella DeVille in a Japanese adaptation of 101 Dalmatians or something. Like, she just
Do you
kind of
know
gives
who that
that vibe to
reminds
me.
me of though?
Who?
Like the crazy long like fingernail gloves.
Yeah, who?
That fucking guy in season 3 of Doctor Stone who killed Ginro.
Ah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He was like a scam like fraudster. Ibarra was the guy's name. His whole
And
gimmick was that he
there's
was like abundantly careful about everything.
yes. There's not
Shizuki!
Suzuki.
She looks fantastic. I have missed the hell out of her.
Dude, yes. Why can't she be the next challenger, Mata Gold? I don't want to see Chiaki go after the title. Shit.
Maybe she can't be the next challenger because she's eventually going to be the winner.
Don't give hope like that.
Wait,
Maybe though.
but I
To be
mean
fair,
it though.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, Shizuki is capable. You do have a point there. Because here's the thing. I try and be objective, and I'm like, Utami got her run, and it was decent. I would like Utami to get another run that's just better and doesn't have so many shitters at the start. But if you're just talking like no repeats, Shizuki, I think, would be my next pick for world champion. She's so good. A
You know,
vicious technician.
it's kind of funny. We were talking earlier about like my Sakurai being a really mediocre wrestler and getting pushed anyway, and then how she's hot because Koki kind of has the same thing going on. She is kind of mediocre at wrestling, but my God, what a stunning woman.
Yes, and you know what's funny? I've been saying like I want Rhea to get ZSJ vibes, but if you really think about it, just being just such a brilliant technician, Shizuki's already kind of got that going on. Like I remember her super flyweight title reign and some of the crazy pins she would hit to fucking retain.
Yeah.
No, this woman's underrated as hell still. Talk to the wall. Anybody that wants to debate me on that point, because I still don't think Shizuki gets the love she deserves for being just an absolutely stellar technical wrestler.
Oh, Twin Star.
Yes.
That's right, because she's champions with Misa.
Yes.
That's still weird to me. Nagisa!
I miss streamers still. We get them back for a little bit for like special shows, and I'm like, I wish they were all the time. I just had such an urge to throw, if I had streamers, into the ring when Nagisa was posing there.
Wow.
I do want to give a shout out for anything that I could kvetch about with Marigold.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop you. Anything you could what?
I think it's like a Yiddish phrase or something, kvetch about, like complain, bitch about, Yeah.
Is it a portmanteau of complain and bitch? Kvetch?
Potentially. Again, I think it has Yiddish origins or something, because I feel like I always hear it like Jewish communities. But yeah, there is the world champion Miko Ono. But all that to say, let me just gear up what I was going to say before. For all that I could complain about with Mother Goldson as how they structure world title reigns and everything, this ring announcer puts his back into it, man.
Yeah. It is it is a Yiddish word, you are correct.
Look at me knowing things.
I'm proud of you.
Bell.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you, man.
Yeah, apparently Yiddish also has its origins in Middle High German.
Interesting. See, that I didn't know.
Thanks to Google for the information.
God, when you teach me things, because you could say Google, but it was you that had the open heart to like pass it on to me secondhand. It's a beautiful thing.
So it has that in common with your face then.
I know I had my crisp on, but I definitely blushed a little audibly there.
We heard you. We heard you.
Oh my, that's wow, that's just gonna make it intensify. That's cool. And I guess you could say, folks, that this is an outpost because Chiaki is in the ring with or just going off with Miko Ono.
Hey, what are we doing, Marigold? Jeez.
Dude, I know. I have questions and mainly concerns.
Literally, she's the only one in this match for Darkness Revolution that doesn't make sense as a world title challenger.
Yeah, like in the words of Kevin Owens when he was once forced to tag with The Miz, you gave me the worst one. And
Yeah, and really, I don't even have to specify Darkness Revolution because in the whole match, I would still
yeah,
rank Chiaki below Koki as a potential world title challenger.
yeah. Yeah, side note, I still really fucking miss Kevin Owens and I always will.
Dude, I
Um,
know. Me too. I was actually just having a conversation with some people the other day about my favorite men in the WWE. Of course, Kevin had to get brought up. He's so
of
good.
course
I
he
miss
did.
him so
You're a man of
much.
culture and taste, of course he did. And God, he told the truth about Cody Rhodes, and he got rewarded for it by the universe with neck surgery. Fuck you,
He told the
universe.
truth about Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes tried to make it about Kevin's own insecurity.
Yeah, I hate you,
He was
Cody.
like, "What is this really about, Kevin? Are you maybe just jealous? I'm so clever."
God, see, I wish Cody had your personality, though, because at least that would pop me for being a douche. But no,
I
he was like,
tried to do my best Cody Rhodes impression. I can't help it if I'm more charismatic than him. I'm sorry.
I need you to understand that you are such a fundamentally beautiful fucking person that your very presence in imitating suck improves the suck just by default.
It's one type of character flaw that I'm never gonna get rid of.
I don't even know if I would want you to, but dude, like, in one way, because Roman chose Punk, and I know I don't want to be disrespectful because there's a match going on, but I really don't care about Chiaki. Like it is exciting how it opens up the SmackDown picture, but that's only if you get either Jacob challenging for the WWE title, which would be insane in the best way, or you get Sammy a rematch where it's like he finally beats Drew at fucking WrestleMania, and it's not Saudi because then I'm gonna want to go and fucking go back and watch it. But I really am just afraid, like, are we just gonna do fucking Cody again? Like, Cody is so OP, that's always gonna be a fear, which can work to their advantage booking wise if you know how to fucking use it. But I fear that they won't. And so here we are. Because, God, if it came down to like Jacob and Cody or Sammy and Cody in the chamber and then the one beats Cody, whoever it is, God, that would pop me so hard. And Chiaki feeling herself, I wish I was.
I mean, what would there be for Cody to do at WrestleMania if not challenge for the title?
That's a great question, and you're so beautiful. So I need you to know that my hostility has nothing to do with you. My number one answer would be fuck off. And cover here, kick out.
The thing
To give you an
is,
actual
I
answer,
was gonna say, as much as I agree and would prefer that, we know that's not gonna happen.
see, here's the thing. You have maybe three options, but I can only really think of two. One, if Sammy would win the chamber, because he's just such a great underdog and babyface, and I would be for that, then you would just do Cody versus Jacob to really settle it at WrestleMania. The only other option would be he gets the world title match with Drew, and then a third, maybe potential option is like somebody fucks with him and it becomes someone else. But who would even do that, right? Like, who would even reasonably?
How about a
Because
returning Chris Jericho?
oh God,
Just siphon
oh
all the suck into one corner.
God, the only thing that popped me in all of that was that you had the alliteration with siphon and suck, and you put a little bit into the suck. I could tell. It was very quiet and understated, but it was there. And yeah, other than that, that all sounds terrible. Thank goodness we don't have to watch it. Christ.
Thank goodness. Yeah, I mean, this company
Look,
is very corrupt.
I really don't want to body shame. I try and be really good about that when talking about pro wrestling and really just life in general, because I know there are
Are you
places
about
where
to
I
say
could do
those
better about
things
that.
about Chris Jericho?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because I was going to say, like, I really hope Triple H had it as a caveat of, I'm not putting you on TV until you get in at least better shape. Like, I get that you're in your 50s, but dude, like, tone it up a little. Christ.
I love Kevin Owens. Chris Jericho's a fat ass.
I mean, dude, first of all, Kevin Owens wrestles in a shirt at the very least. I've never
Maybe they
had a
would
problem
make
with Kevin
Jericho
either.
do that too. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, then I could at least be more forgiving.
Then we wouldn't have
And
to
plus,
see the sag.
I mean, and plus, I get that it's also an age thing, so I can't be too hard on Chris Ford, even though fuck Chris
Hence
Jericho as a
the
person.
SAG.
Yes, but like Kevin Owens just still moves better even at this stage of his career. Like
I mean, hell,
everything
they
is just
had
better.
Burt fucking Kreischer taking his shirt off on Raw the other day. Why not let Kevin wrestle topless?
Yeah. Kevin's like, listen, you know I'm still a quality worker. You don't hate it that much. And I'd be like, oh God, it's true.
Yeah. This is
Even if
why
we
we
would
love.
give
Yeah, I was gonna say this is why we love Otis.
yes. Thank goodness fucking Alpha Academy, they're getting the tag title feud against the Usos, which somebody pointed out could be really interesting given that Alpha Academy was the one that when Jey Uso was, down on his luck in his feud with Gunther, they were always like in his corner cheering for him. And now they've got their big opportunity and they're wondering how the Usos are going to act. So a little bit of an interesting story beat there again if they care to take advantage of it. Nice dropped old, speaking of taking advantage, by Nagisa to Shozuki.
Here comes a rubber band kick.
Yes, indeed. Nagisa in the last match did these really cool knees before the rubber band kick that I really liked. I'm like, man, Nagisa could low key be their Shinsuke Nakamura with some of the nasty strikes that she does and
I
everything.
actually really like that comparison. Yeah, that's totally fair.
I really like your face. And
I
now
mean,
Shozuki just
okay,
stunned.
but what does that have to do with this match?
I mean, nothing except the fact that you're commentating it, and that does elevate it. Nice suplex. Tag. Back to Chiaki, and I was just starting to enjoy it a little.
I'm so sorry about the privilege that this next statement is going to absolutely reek of, but my feet are starting to get cold and it feels so good.
You know what? It's okay, because I have my heated blanket on my lap, and this feels so good right now.
Hell yeah.
Temperatures are getting better here, and I'm telling you, after February 10th, I don't want to say that I'm in the clear, but things do get a lot better from there by New Hampshire
Yeah, that's
standards.
right around
Like,
the time that things start warming up a little bit around here too, actually. I think it's going to start getting like into the 40s more.
yeah. I felt bad for, well, I'm not going to say her name, but just one of my friends in Florida that isn't like Abel or Angel because, yeah, like they've had crazy temperatures too at times. And I'm like, but it's Florida. But no, I mean, their temperatures have been kind of wild too.
Yeah, so here, February 10th, the high here is 36. Then the 11th, we have a few snow showers in the morning and uh, basically no accumulation, maybe like a third of an inch I'm seeing here, with a high of 37 though. So, the snow won't be like, it won't stick. Then
Yes.
on Thursday though, we are supposed to get maybe like a little over an inch, maybe just like an inch of snow. But the high again is 35 above freezing. Then Friday the 13th, which we do have a Friday the 13th this month. I don't know if everyone knew that or not. We're supposed to get just a tiny bit more snow, and the high is 34. And then Saturday the 14th, again, a little bit more snow, maybe like an inch and a half, high of 36. Sunday, a little bit more snow, maybe like another inch, high of 37. Finally, Monday the 16th, high of 39. Like,
Yes.
and then Tuesday the 17th, high of 41. And then Wednesday the 18th, high of 42. That's like salvation to us.
Yes.
2 weeks, baby. We can make it 2 weeks. I believe in us.
Dude, I just want to get through, and I can't believe I'm saying it like this because I am excited in one way just to be with my family and loved ones. But just weather-wise, I'm looking forward to getting past my birthday because the low is supposed to be negative. Actually, no, that's Saturday. Actually, correction, Saturday. Saturday's supposed to be -7, but still, though, the low though on my birthday is supposed to be -3. I am so over negative temperatures, and that's the last negative temperature for a while. So I'm gonna be looking forward to getting past my birthday for that reason.
Man. What are you doing, Chiaki? Suck less.
Dude, right?
Titus! Oh, god damn it, Nagisa. Why are you
She's just trying to
supporting
win the
your
match.
friend?
Dude, I know. I would love betrayal too, but she's just trying to win the match.
Supporting your friends is so for marks.
Yes! That's what I've been saying! Oh my god, it's happening!
Oh no, I triggered something inside you.
Happiness?
Is she gonna do a burning hammer? Oh my, oh, She tried for something. I don't know what. Looked like she was almost going for like a KOD. Koki came in. Double knee drop there by Natsume.
That was cool. I like that. That was a cool double team.
Sliding lariat there by Miku, and it's a 2 count.
You know, bro, we should mention, because we haven't mentioned this all day today on this recording, and I don't know if maybe we're a bit early to the party still or late, but we know that Marigold is going to have trios titles.
Yes.
And that little trio sequence there of that assisted double knee and then the sliding lariat, I'm like,
good call.
yeah.
Maybe there's something to that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Chiaki? You couldn't even lift her up.
Oh, this world title match is going to suck.
We're not watching it.
Thank goodness. Speaking of trios, how much do you want to bet that some variant of like Darkness Revolution is just going to win it? And I'm like, that's immediately where my mind goes. I also wonder if the introduction of those titles means we're going to start getting more factions potentially in Marigold this year.
Could be fun. Could definitely be fun, especially because like the Artist of Stardom Championship has always really been like a faction title.
Yes.
Like whoever holds the artist titles is like the best faction or like the most powerful faction in the company. It makes sense.
Oh my God, get hype. Rhea's in the ring with the world champion.
Oh baby, she's going to start to get dominated now.
Oh no. And yes.
Bit of a swinging, almost like a Tour of the Islands in a way.
Yes. Here comes Koki.
Big boot by Koki. That'll wake you up. Oh, but she missed the splash. Ran with the drop kick.
Nice.
Indeed. Nice Irish whip. Missed the lariat. Did you just make a hoo sound?
Yes, I did.
What? What happened?
Just the way you said indeed, and you seemed like you were kind of feeling yourself there. And let me tell you, I was feeling that.
I'm kind of feeling myself most of the time, to be fair.
As you should.
I agree.
And now Nagisa here running interference, stopping Shozuki, who I feel like I haven't seen enough of in this match for my taste.
People who don't know us, who listen to this, will probably think that I'm so fucking arrogant just because you compliment me constantly. And I've gotten to the point that I've just given up on anything other than just accepting it.
Yeah! I walked down, everyone! Yeah! Meanwhile, you compliment me, and I'm like, jury's still out, sir. Simmer down.
That's why I get so angry at you when you do that, yeah. Especially because, like, I have never been the type to go out of my way to compliment people very often. And, like, that's, like, a culture that you have basically created in this household. So when I do it, it's literally just fucking accept it, goddammit, because it's your fault that I'm doing it in the first place.
It's amazing I haven't gotten sirred over this. I'm still waiting for that to happen.
I don't sir over politeness.
Oh, damn.
And I have absolutely sirred you over not being willing to accept a compliment before, without a doubt.
That is, yeah, you know what? You probably have. I just can't recall it. But yeah.
I have.
You're beautiful, sir. No. Sir?
Yeah.
You won't stop this shit right now.
Basically my, are you really choosing this hill to die on right now?
Yeah. Listen, bud, I love you, but I'm really getting sick of your shit. So, like...
Meanwhile, you're like, listen, bud, I really don't want to hear that I'm awesome right now. Fuck you.
Yeah. And it's like, well, it seems we've reached an impasse. Meanwhile, Koki covering Rhea. And Darkness Revolution hasn't reached an impasse yet because Rhea has kicked out. God, they should all turn on Chiaki when the match ends, even though she has one half of the Twin Star Tag title, so that would be awkward.
Just all 5 members of the match attack her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Misa comes in and joins in on the attack. Fuck you. I'm your tag team partner. I don't care. Fuck you. You're Chiaki.
Yeah. That would be so me in a heel turn. What the fuck?
Nice whip there by Rhea.
Damn. Yeah, she put her back into that one. Shit.
Rhea is so tiny. Did you notice how little she is?
Yeah, I mean, where's that Shrinky Dink sponsorship?
I mean, we're never going to see it.
You know what? Just because I'm feeling oddly defiant, I want to write to Shrinky Ding now about this.
Get him to
I'm
sponsor
gonna
Rey Mysterio.
yeah. Be like, I'm gonna save your company and make you $1 billion. There's this woman, Rhea Seto. Get her as your sponsor now.
Who is the most fitting receiver of a sponsorship from Shrinky Dinks? Rey Mysterio, Carmelo Hayes. I'm trying to think of more really tiny people. Tyler Bate. Or Zelina Vega.
I'd say either Zelina or Ray. You want the name
Zelina,
brand recognition.
from what I understand, based on a recalling of a story from Chris Wolf, Zelina Vega is at the tallest, like no taller than 4'9". She's
Damn.
really, really short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how fucking
I would
skinny
be
she is.
if I was friends with her. I would be. Oh, that was close. I would be such a douche. Anytime there would be like a shelf that was remotely high, I'd be like, "Oh, do you want me to get that?" And
If I was friends with her, I would have to lift her up by the armpits just to speak with her.
be like, "We need to talk. Let me give you uppies."
We live in different parts of the atmosphere.
Dude, I know that Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway, when they were together in AEW, they would come out together, and he would look at her, and he would be like, lift me up to get on the steel
That's the
step.
match. I think Kogi just beat Rhea.
Will she?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
And meanwhile, anytime you mention Stokely Hathaway anymore, especially in association with Chris Statlander, all I can hear is ow, 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 ow.
You can hear is what?
The barking.
Oh yeah. See, and because I went back and I watched some stuff with them together, all I can think of now is get in your booster seat because Mama's gonna take you to school.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Oh god damn. Yeah, Chris Statlander is wildly attractive.
She is. She really. I mean, I'll never forget the one time when Toni Storm was still champion and she was running down her potential challengers because they were the women that were in the Owen tournament. And she was like talking shit about everyone. She was like, oh, this person, she's a hussy. This woman, she's, can't hold a candle to me. And then she gets to Statlander and she just stops. And she's just like, Chris Statlander, what a woman. It's like, hell yeah, Tony. Damn right she is.
I feel like, because James asked me recently, I guess he's slowly been getting back into wrestling, and he asked about AEW, and he jokingly asked, like, who are the, I'm going to put this tastefully, who are the attractive women, on that show? And I think Chris Statlander was the first name that I came out with.
Statlander, yeah. Hey, Jamie Hayter, Mercedes, if she's your type.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Which I'm assuming she is for James.
Yeah, probably. I think she would be. Yeah.
And then again,
so,
I mean, James isn't a racist piece of shit, thankfully.
Yeah.
So if you're not that, I can't imagine Mercedes isn't your type.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been giving AEW their due lately with their roster and the people they've got. They have a great women's division. They always have. It's just you got to use the right pieces. How Jamie Hayter hasn't regained the title just still boggles my goddamn mind. But we're not about to get into that digression. We can leave. It's almost 8 o'clock. So thank you guys for joining us. Please leave a like-ish file out.
Oh, God.
Subscribe to the notifications.
Wait till James finds out about Megasis.
Oh my God! Right? Yeah. Leave a like as you file out. Subscribe to the bell notifications so you miss any of that. Oh goodness! Check out everything we're involved in. Instagram, follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best podcast on the internet today. And we will see you guys tomorrow, probably, hopefully, for Stardom reactions. We just got to see if they get that pay-per-view show up. So it's still a bit ambiguous, but if they do, you'll see us at 7. And regardless, if you're not in any of the Joshi stuff, be sure to join us for weekly recaps Saturdays at 10:30. So until then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.